I was 22 when I was imprisoned as one of Australia's first convicted terrorists. It took 7 long years before I was eventually exonerated and compensated. During that time, I did a lot of meditation, and eventually I experienced the amazing bliss of higher consciousness. I remember for days I was just floating, loving everything, the buildings, the grass, the people, even the hated guards I wanted to embrace, but I didn't, because I knew they'd lock me in the section for insane prisoners. Apparently they didn't like prisoners hugging guards. I even shocked one of my visitors, saying I actually didn't mind being in maximum security. In fact, I'd become the happiest and most contented I'd ever been in my life, thanks to the meditation. I first learnt to meditate when I was 17. I was quite a happy and successful surfer at the time, but I had history with drugs and alcohol and smoking, and I thought that meditation would help me give them up. I'm 63 now, and I can tell you I haven't touched any of them since the first day I learned to meditate, although I still surf. I'm now an Acharya, meaning a meditation teacher. And while there are many kinds of meditations, I want to talk about 2 major ones. On one hand, we have the popular mindfulness meditation, and on the other hand, we have the traditional mantra meditation. Both originated from India, with traditional coming from the ancient yoga disciplines, while mindfulness came from Buddhism, although it's been greatly modified to suit the Western secular mind. There's been over 3,000 scientific studies done on meditation, and as you can see, they have tremendous physical and mental health benefits. And that's regardless of what kind of meditation you do. But the techniques and goals are different. For example, mindfulness has been described as a mental state achieved by focusing one's awareness on the present moment, while calmly acknowledging and accepting one's feelings, thoughts, and physical sensations. It means to have a heightened awareness in the present moment, with compassion, without judgment or worry. It is therefore psychophysical, meaning the mind is focused on something physical or worldly. Traditional meditation, however, is psycho-spiritual, meaning the mind is focused on God or higher consciousness. The meditation usually involves a spiritual mantra and various visualization techniques, which helps you firstly to withdraw from the outside world, then from your body, then from the mind itself to the unending bliss of infinite consciousness. You could say from mindfulness to blissful mindlessness. Consciousness is very subtle. In fact, the yogis say it's the essence of everything, including the universe. And some scientists are suggesting the same. To experience consciousness, therefore, needs a very subtle and intuitive mind, giving a profoundly peaceful, loving, and universal feeling, generating tremendous inner strength, confidence, and positivity, even in a place like prison. And that reminds me of another story. One time, a very big prisoner came into my cell. He was drunk, and he started abusing me, spitting in my face, pulling my beard, trying to start a fight, but I didn't react. I kept calm. I focused in the moment. I then, concentrating on my higher self, the very peaceful and loving feeling that created, without saying a word to him, I mentally projected it onto him, that feeling. He suddenly stopped abusing me. He went outside. He came back in. He apologized and said if anyone ever bothers me, to let him know and he'd take care of them. I suddenly realized that I had a new friend. I also realized how powerful the meditation was and how people like Swami Rama could use this power to control his brain, mind, and body the way he did. But you have to be careful. One time I couldn't eat or drink anything for 3 days. I was so upset with myself when I realized my words had seriously distressed some very good and innocent people. So vigilance on behavior is also very important. for traditional meditation. To conclude, both have great physical and mental benefits. Mindfulness, however, is more to do with focusing on the moment's presence without judgment, whereas traditional meditation is more about focusing on the infinite love of consciousness. Both can be a great catalyst for creative personal change as well as for creative global change, but they require regular practice. So the real question is, how ready are you for creative change in your life? Thank you.